Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That was concerning, but it is up. Okay, that is fine. Now we're just waiting on you. I thought this game wasn't done
How's your
yet.
day? How's your night been treating you?
Decent. I mean, bathroom wasn't too bad. Couldn't use it for anything, but I mean, it wasn't too bad, I guess. Got like 1 hour of sleep last night. So that's good. Yeah, love that one. That one was great. Hello, Dark Lord. I'm doing all right, I guess. Hello, Celicross. Morning, Metro. I'm still having problems with Microsoft V++ redistributable, so that's still causing me a fucking headache after all this time. So hopefully I can fix that this week. If not, I might have to just fucking system or like, I guess hard restart my PC. Not exactly a fun thing to think about, but unfortunately, kind of comes when shit goes on.
Okay, we got the bikes, and Woozy taking care of the uniforms. Now we just gotta get an armored van and respray it with the Caligula's Casino logo.
Why don't we get one while it's on its rounds? That way we can make some money too.
Nah, I don't want the crew caught up in some street-level jack and it could get ugly.
I have an idea. Have you ever seen those helicopters they use to lift heavy loads?
Yeah, they call them sky cranes. You can lift the whole truck and take them to someplace safe.
And we need to steal a sky crane. Unfortunately, I'm not a pilot.
Hey, don't look at me.
Or me.
Yeah, Carl.
Can't you re-download the redistributable or not? So the problem is like I fucking tried. I fucking tried to re-download it and everything. I even got rid of the ones on my fucking PC and it just wouldn't fucking work. Also, I love the Elden Ring rant. Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't been able to keep up with the video reactions. Partially because Mangler decided to learn literally fucking everything about Percy Jackson he possibly fucking could.
Well, he told me before we recorded the 2 videos that he's finished every book in Percy Jackson now.
Yeah. Okay, every time I hear your dog wag his tail, I'm so confused. Also, yeah, can't. Yeah, so we'll work on redistributable.
Rolling, huh? Ain't such a buster now, huh?
Can ultimate cars become any races in fiction or have limit to the ability? As far as
Only
we...
so for Ultimate cards, he only has access to what would be available within the JoJo's universe, or specifically what's on Earth.
I mean, like, I'll have to check in with Mangler since none of us have read George Joestar, but I'm fair. Doesn't he like turn into like an alien at one point or something?
I don't know anything about George Joestar. I'm just going off like what Part 2 tells us.
Yeah, because he says he turns into anything on Earth, but I think the statement is he can turn into any living organism. Now, obviously, unless we can... Well, I mean, he can absorb organic matter in general, so if you're, let's say, a carbon-based life form... Well, no, because he also can turn into stone with no issue. I'm gonna say if he sees it and absorbs it, he can gain its power. That's what I'm gonna say. That might be a hot take there, but I think that's the best you're gonna get there. I have a few ideas for future rants. I'm just not sure what to do yet because I don't want to make all my thoughts just rant videos, but there are plenty of like thoughts that pop into my head where I don't want to edit an actual video, so the rant format will be taking the place of that. The Clive stuff will still be an actually edited video. I've put too much effort into it, but so I don't know if you saw in my last Mechanist stream when Jay was talking to me about Resident Evil, Kyle, but did you see any of that or no?
No.
So like I mean like it was cool. Like I mean I was just talking at like halftime anyways because like for those streams I don't really get on Discord because there's like no reason to because usually you guys are at work or something or busy, so it's like I'll just do it by myself. But so because his position was that he thought RE9 Leon could kill Wesker in a 1v1, and I was like,
Based on what?
well, based on them getting stronger and stuff, and I was like, hold up a minute there, boy. Leon didn't even beat Zeno in a fight. I'm gonna need you to chill the fuck out here for a minute. But yeah, no, we'll see. I'm not sure what to properly rant about yet. Well, I say properly rant, but it's really just, hey, I want to talk about this. Boom, let's do it. Because I feel like I want to touch on speed and power scaling, but I don't know yet. Because I remember there was...
the Death Battle thing, how they'll try and say like this character is only twice as slow, even though they are magnitudes of light speed away from each other.
It would be like everything regarding speed. It would be like how fucking power scalers bitch about light speed not being consistent or valid, how they disagree with statements, how there's disagreement. No. So it would be like all that, but for a rant like that, I want to jot the bullets down, if that makes sense.
Understandable.
Once I finish the DMC2 anime reviews, though, there may or may not be a separate stream ranting about Argo Sax's design. But we'll wait and see, because I might be able to fit that just into the video itself.
Eyes are wide, but stop a truck. I got what you need. Best
What up, my brother? Sparta, what the fuck are you saying? That's like that's an Ozra line. What are you saying, Sparta? Later.
Hope you kick some ass.
Let's just do my dailies and get that done. Oh, son of a bitch. There we go. Have you read New Record of Ragnarok chapter? How new is the chapter?
Revolution is coming.
Saw a rap post saying how inconsistent FTL Naruto is. So this goes back to something we're saying. I'm parodying a Jamaican accent. I would also like to say I told you that Argo Sax design. Straight dog shit. Straight dog shit. Which is weird because, like, Arius is so faithful to the original design. Man, you know, some people call me arrogant, but then I see, like, Adi Shankar over there, and I'm like, these people need to stop saying shit, because clearly I'm just not at that level yet. Hello, Triple. Also, all high levels of speed are inconsistent. I've said this before multiple times. They're
If
all...
you go through if you go through every one of the big series, whether it's Bleach, Naruto, or One Piece, you'll find inconsistencies of all of them, because you still have One Piece characters now who can still be tagged by flintlock bullets.
Yeah, they're all inconsistent as hell. The Blob would have been too hard to animate. Shut the fuck up. Retro, that's fucking late. That's a lazy as hell excuse. And even if it was, fine. Don't give me the Blob, but incorporate the idea. Have his actual demon form, have the bodies of the fucking minor demon bosses throughout the fucking season. You could literally make him look like Kevin 11 from Ben 10. Have you guys ever seen Ben 10? When Kevin goes mad and he becomes like an amalgamation of all the creatures? That's such a lazy fucking excuse. It's like the one, and don't even get me started on Despair's form, because again, that'll be later. That'll be later. It's a 2D animation. You don't get the fucking excuse of, I can't make this happen. It's not a 3D fucking image. And again, that's fine. But why the fuck does Moon just get a faithful fucking design and everyone else get a faithful fucking design except for maybe fucking Lady and my boy Argo Sax, one of the best parts about DMC2, don't get shit? Look, I'll talk about it more in depth in the video and then decide if I want to do a separate rant on it after the fact, but I randomly got a message also from, I think, a sponsor in them, where they're like, or the Great British Video Gamer, and he's all like, looks like we have a game to play, and I messaged him back, and then he never got back to me, so I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? What game were we supposed to play? But yeah. Also, nothing was stopping him from using CGI for his blob form. The gaming Brit? No, not the gaming Brit. No. Isn't that guy dead? Or am I thinking of somebody else?
You mean his channel, or you mean him himself?
Him, the person. Or am I thinking of somebody else? I'm thinking of somebody else. It was probably before your guys' fucking time. Yeah, I'm thinking of somebody else. Sorry, I've been on YouTube in a live so long that I've technically gotten to the point where like a bunch of YouTubers I used to watch are dead. So like I'll go check out some old videos and their channel hasn't uploaded in like 4 years. That actually reminds me, I do have to record a new farewell video actually now that I think about it. Last one every time like major things happen, I try and record a farewell message so that way in case I die, like you guys don't fucking randomly just get no information. When I went to surgery the last time for my leg, I'm not going to surgery or anything. Nothing's wrong with me. This is just like a precautionary measure. I recorded one and I haven't updated since. So, I have to update that with new names, new people. Do you think Netflix DMC sure to have been in DMC reboot timeline? Dark Lord, yep. I've said that repeatedly. 100%. It's just good to cover your bases. Like, I should have gone life insurance when I was younger, but, because apparently I'm now old. So I don't get cheap life insurance anymore. For shame. That was a fun pill to swallow. It's weird, because personally, I don't really think you're old until you're like 50 or 60. Especially nowadays.
Welcome.
What?
Welcome to the pit.
Bitch, shut the fuck up! Fucking young whippersnapper. I already did say, yeah. So I have it set up so that way in case the idea is to have it set up in case something happens that you guys aren't left wondering. It's more so for you guys than it is for me, because obviously, you know. In the event the video needs to be used, spoiler warning, I'm not going to have to worry about it. What's that sound? Oh yeah, let's get those triple rewards real fucking fast. Should me and Kyle are living the youngster life? You guys are. It's so fucking unfair.
I'm not.
You fucking whippersnappers.
All of you with your newfangled technologies and staying up to all hours of the night.
The real question is who would have uploaded the vid? No, the video would have been uploaded. It would just be like my brother would just get on my computer real fast and make it public. Hello, Jay. Again, I'll probably make it again, and I'll probably just have like on the back burner. Wow, they did not want you flying off there.
Oh, thank God.
You know, I've never asked you, why does your dog always end up on your fucking bed sleeping?
Because that's where he sleeps.
He doesn't have like his own like doggy bed or anything, or like.
He does. At night he sleeps on my bed.
Oh, okay. Pretty fucking weird, but I mean, I'm not a pet owner, so I don't know how that story goes.
Literally not weird at all. Most people have their pets sleep on their bed.
Well, I guess you fuckers don't toss and turn as much as I do then.
You wanna get blasted?
Excalibur 596 is not dead as far as I know. I think he just stopped being a YouTuber. I don't know if he streams now or anything, but as far as I know, he is not dead. I see him pop up on Discord every now and again. Power scaling is not an easy thing to keep making content for. Especially if you make no money.
No, it's not just if you make no money, it's also if you, you know, you want to be good at it and not just grift.
Yeah, but you have to buy it. It's a rather expensive hobby that does not always reward the people who do it.
You love power scaling. Power scaling doesn't love you back.
Yep, that is... Ain't that the fucking truth? I've read fucking hentais where people get cucked that have been treated better than power scaling has treated me on some days. Does Excalibur have family now or not? No clue. I want to be clear. I know he's still around because I see him get on, but that doesn't mean he talks to us. I don't know who he talks to. I'm assuming he talks to someone when he shows up. I'm young with a deep old voice, the height of a short king, and aging good with people throwing random age numbers. Nice. So what I've learned is once you become a young adult, your friend group, if you're not a shut-in, is going to include people of all ages. 9 times out of 10. Which is somewhat comforting because, well, the idea is the first 50 years of your life, you're making friends, and then the other 50 years of your life, your friends are all dying. So, it is comforting to know that, you know, you'll still probably be making friends until your fucking final days, assuming society doesn't collapse or whatever, but one step at a time, fellas, one step at a time. I have started working out though. I do some strength exercises now, and I try and do high intensity cardio burns on different days. I do cardio one day, then like exercise. Is Kyle asleep or at work? Kyle is at neither. His dog is asleep, but Kyle is piloting in a helicopter. I feel so bad for my brother because he's having a kid soon, and I'm like, that kid will probably not have a cousin anytime fucking soon. Yeah. See, because I'm not like Kyle where I can just say I'm looks maxing. My guy going to be shredded like JoJo Wi-Fi? Oh, that's JoJo Wi-Fi. Was that the Virgil guy from DMC5? You had one job, Kyle. You had literally one fucking job.
Also, I got distracted by your audacity.
Which part?
When you're just like, I have it easy, when it's like, I spent the last 2 nights going out to a pub and fucking just eating shit the entire time.
How much of this was you just eating shit, and how much of this was fucking... Wait, so you went out to talk to actual, like, people?
Yes, because I do that. It's just that no one wants to talk to me back. I'm not interesting.
We'll get you there, Kyle. We'll get you there. Because I need you to be in a successful relationship first. Because if you're not, I can't victim blame. So I need you to succeed.
I wonder if I understand. Zim is still under the impression that he'll come here and I've somehow got like a family of 3.
I need you to have a family of 5 by the time I show up there.
Shit in one hand, wish in the other.
Nice, get those steps in. I'm not planning to be shredded. I just want to drop back down to where I was last year. So, before I started working at the card shop, I don't know if you guys remember, but I was like pretty skinny. I was weighing like 170, and then I went back up to 200 something. I didn't end up where I used to be of like 230, but I did go back up past 200. I want to try and go back down to like 170 or something. Doesn't have to be that much, Or at the very least, just burn the stomach fat. That would be nice. I mean, that's what everyone fucking really wants at the end of the day. Cardio and burning the stomach fat. Hey, doing push-ups would be nice too. Not gonna say no to that one. Yep, JoJo was that big DMC content creator who had the most views and subs on DMC content, the same one who was able to get an interview with Dan Southward. Whatever happened to JoJo Wi-Fi? Is he still making content, or did he just leave the platform?
Well, he couldn't grift off Devil May Cry anymore.
Yeah, poor bastard. Congrats on your brother, by the way.
Poor bastard with all of his clickbaity titles.
Man has to make money somehow. Who was the... Do you guys remember the other guy? Not JoJo Wi-Fi, but the other guy during DMC5's, like, release who made an argument that he was, like, V's understudy? Do you remember what I was talking about? The whole V voice acting controversy, or have you forgotten it in your youth?
No, I can't recall.
How easy the young forget. Rizora, that's the one. Yep, Rizora, that's the one. In your opinion, what would the Winchester brothers think of the Sparta brothers and Nero? Rizora went Christian, or who went Christian? What a random ass fucking statement. Rizora still around? Good for him. JoJo Wi-Fi? Seeing The Weeknd play Persona 5 is too funny.
The band?
Apparently. What, is he out of money? I guess that's not entirely fair. Fucking, Ignore that. Might just have fun streaming, you know? JoJo Wi-Fi went Christian after the car accident? Oh, I remember that. Yeah. What does that mean, though? Like, did he pivot his content towards Christianity? Like, what does that mean, guys? Yeah, and deleted the old... Really?
Hey, CJ. You never see Stu Mace me.
Good looking. Where's Woozy?
I don't know. He insisted on driving here himself. He could be anywhere.
Yeah, I guess. Alright, dude, I'm out of here. I'll see y'all later.
No, I mean... good for him. I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with turning to a religion if you need emotional support. Let me check this out. That's kind of trippy.
Does seem kind of selfish though, doesn't it?
In what way, Kyle, you smart Alex son of a bitch?
Oh, in the sense of like, oh, I didn't believe or care to practice until something bad happened to me, and then damn, that was close. Maybe I need to repent just in case the imaginary man in the clouds sends me to the imaginary fire in the pits of hell.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he's... Yeah, wow. I'm gonna ask a genuine question. I mean... Wow, that is not what I expected to become of his channel.
What, instead of DMC grifting, he's now religion grifting?
No videos, just nothing but links to other people's religious content.
God, he's a fucking peddler.
Also, I'm not gonna criticize too harshly on this part, but like, why is his profile picture still Virgil? It's not a big deal. It's just like, what is that where we drew the line? I was thinking the same thing, like... He's got a point, though. We all go somewhere.
No. Yeah, you know where you go? The fucking ground. And then nothing.
Well, Jay, that's gonna depend on personal beliefs, as Kyle's so...
Or just don't be a fucking child.
eloquent.
And understand that there's nothing. And just enjoy the life you have.
He says as he has to go pay taxes and rent later. Going off that for a minute, I will say. Hang on, when does this sale end? Because this actually look kind of good. Oh, sale already ended. Never mind, it's my fault. No, it didn't. What the fuck? It's a permanent sale. Nowhere still aware. I was thinking the same thing. Plus, JoJo has kids and a wife, so I see why he wanted to change it up. Yeah? No, I mean, look. I can completely understand why he would want to change it up. I'm not suggesting that his change up was bad in any way. It's just it's just not. It's not what you expect. And you know that's the way life works, you know? Like, it doesn't always go the way you expect, but fuck me, that one. That is that is one where I would have lost money on. That's how I'm gonna phrase that one. But yeah, no. So I mean, good for him that he found something that he cares about in life, and that's given him purpose, I guess. Because that's what everyone really like needs in life is purpose. Because if you don't have purpose, oh, that can fuck with you something fierce. How do we scale to heaven to many fictional characters? The story surpass transcend realms. I'm gonna need you to explain to me what, like, Darko, are you asking how do you scale heaven? Is that what you're asking me?
You think you can last a round with me?
I think his position was ultimately just that, like, I don't want to deal with it, and I'd rather just move on. And that's fine. Again, like, it is important to remember that, like, no one has to do this forever if they don't want to, you know? It's just, I don't want to say it's funny because it's not, like, you know, he had an accident and everything and that's what led to this, but man, oh man, was that certainly the trippiest, what would I say, the trippiest sort of sentence there. Akuma's statement in game to transcend heaven. Oh, okay. Regarding heaven in that regard, it is not scalable. It is a nothing statement because you would have to provide the evidence for what heaven is like.
Or what constitutes heaven within Street Fighter.
Yes. Damn, that fucking caller's a dick. Oh, never mind. Yo, guys, what's up? What did I miss? Not gonna stay too long because I gotta wake up early tomorrow, but I hope everyone's doing nice. Yeah, I knew everyone's doing well. I only got like 2 hours of sleep last night, so that wasn't fun, but it is what it is.
Did the money come through, Newen?
Kyle's asking if his bribe cleared Newhin. Can you confirm? What Kyle said was funny but true, where he's like, before he had no purpose until something happens. Will come in pretty good help soon. Nice. Well, because that's how everyone does it. Like, most people don't find a purpose until they get that purpose. Oh, what was I gonna look up? What was I gonna look up? Fuck. Like, that's not necessarily a criticism. Although there are plenty of people who do find it rather ironic, or Kyle No Filter King. No, it's not no filter. I mean, it is kind of no filter, but it's just his honest thoughts. And there's nothing wrong. And there's nothing wrong with thinking that. Like, there's definitely a case to be made about whether fucking or not it's. How do I say this? There's definitely a case to be made if it's a sincere change, if it happens only after an accident. But that's not how.
Yeah, well, it's not like somebody who did some self-reflection and then came to the decision to be religious. It's something had to spur it on first.
True, but does a stir of the moment or a spur of the moment inherently make it invalid?
Yeah, because you're not doing it out of good reasons. You're doing it out of fear because you think that you need to get onto this boat now so you don't meet damnation. You're not doing it for good reasons.
I just thought about that for a minute because I'm like, does that matter if you start worshiping for pure intentions or not? I'm not sure
No,
if
it
it does.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Because unless
Did that guy just suicide?
Cause,
You saw that, right?
Because
guy
here's the
just
thing.
crumpled?
yeah, I did. But here's the thing that a lot of people don't seem to understand. I don't respect the fact that when it comes to religion, people need to be bribed to worship the religion. Because you wouldn't be religious unless you knew there was an incentive at the end of the road. Why do people worship God? Because they think they're going to get into heaven. That's the incentive. They don't just do it because they do it.
Whoa! What's this? Oh, I'm so fucking pumped. Strangers of Paradise is getting support in next Final Fantasy set. Let's go! Sorry. Holy shit, we got a new Odin? Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. I'm so fucking pumped already. Anyways, sorry about that. No, I understand where you're coming from. Akuma's whole personality was to get more power, be strongest. I think heaven means real life heaven. No. Because the problem is that you can't do that because we don't know what real life heaven is because everyone has different heavens. Like I understand what you're trying to say. The issue is that we don't have the evidence. It's that simple. That's true. Maybe I need to stick my dick in some coochie and put a baby in it and then have some purpose. No, you can have purpose in other ways. You don't necessarily need purpose to be acquired that way.
I tortured one guy until he wet himself.
I'm listening, honest.
Kyle, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, she wants to go dancing, but I don't know anywhere in this fucking game where you go dancing.
Really hitting a little too close to home, isn't it?
You kidding me? I don't fucking dance.
And see, that's what you're lacking. Some fucking joy in your life.
Listen, when it comes to hitting on someone, I can get as far as saying, hey, how are you, and that's it.
This is so
After that, I am completely winging it and lost.
Fair. That's true. I concur, Kyle. Well, let's not have this debate. Some people might be sensitive to it. Yeah, that's fine. Bro, Kyle would go wild if you knew about the Lego Mafia controversy Penguin Z was covering. I was joking on the Coochie comment. Don't lie to me. I'm watching.
Always in progress because this bitch can't make up her mind.
What time we watch Death Battle? Probably around this time. Maybe a little earlier, or well, like let's say an hour back. Unless Kyle ends up being free earlier, then we'll do it earlier.
Yeah, so I'm either gonna get up tomorrow and I'm gonna have a really pleasant morning. on my way to work, or I'm gonna be just fucking not happy.
Why, if I might ask?
Well, because they'll either get it right or they'll get it wrong.
And so, what do you think they'll do?
Get it wrong.
Maybe having some faith in your coworkers might pay off for once.
Why? They can't do research.
Bruh.
They're also not my co-workers. I don't get paid to do research for them.
Wait, what? So then what are you talking about?
Death Battle, they'll either get it right or they'll get it wrong.
Okay, yeah, in that reference, yeah. So what happened was, and this was covered by some YouTubers, a company of collectibles ended up stealing a Lego collection worth millions of dollars, and they ended up discovering a Mormon mafia. Oh, is that that one couple who was asking for money because like their entire life's like savings was like stolen? Kyle, which do you prefer, GTA 4 or San Andreas?
Oh, GTA 4.
In the whole city, to the point they deliberately called the police on the YouTubers many times to avoid getting investigated. The whole thing ended, and almost in the YouTuber getting arrested for nothing. A lot of Chainsaw Man characters in this season. It's because it's popular right now.
I mean, only 2 so far. So once Denji is done, there's literally no one else that needs to be done.
He says, as the next matchup ends up being Power versus like someone from My Hero Academia.
There is no reason to do Power. Power has like no face.
We'll see about that. No, we already know what the next matchup is, technically. I think it's a stupid fucking matchup, but I'm assuming they'll have some research to claim otherwise. The plan is the next time Kyle does a GTA stream, it will be GTA 4. That is the idea. But...
No, it would be GTA 3, because we still need to finish 3. Because we're going in timeline order.
Thanks, Carl. That was
Oh, I forgot that fucking 3 was there.
I'm out all night and sleep all day. I want to set up my own dungeon.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I just read that shit. That shit's fucking gross.
What happened?
I was reading the Odin that I mentioned earlier.
We should go to a darkroom club someday.
Keep talking.
Good lord.
I'll call you, honey.
Bye, baby girl.
And it does on the last one. Hang on. They even raided the guy's house for nothing but to scare him. They even dislocated his shoulder in the process, and they wanted to put him in prison because he started a GoFundMe. Where's this at? You said it was in Switzerland, or? Do you agree the Faker wins for the next death battle? Ask that question again after we know the next matchup, Retro. Will Muzan versus Sukuna happen this season or next season's? I want to give a hot take. I don't think Muzan versus Sukuna will ever happen. It's a bad matchup. They have next to nothing in common, and there's no real interesting matchup there.
Millie, what's up?
Muzan's more thematical matchup is Cars, but Cars would one-tap him.
I can't believe Kyle took Nero's weapon, the knife. Also, hello, Pimp Demon.
Thought about that little scheme you told me about? Don't worry, I haven't told anybody, not even my mom. I've left the key card and the door code in my bedroom.
Millie, girl, you will not regret this.
I know, because I'm getting a cut, right?
So she knows that I'm fucking using her.
I mean, so you got sex for free, and she's not gonna rat you out as long as you give her a cut. That's a really good deal, all things considered. Michael Jackson so OP. This man is dead for 17 years and was able to get the Netflix documentary of him canceled due to the fans. Wait, they canceled the Netflix documentary? I don't think it's been canceled. Century isn't a faker. The thing about the Michael Jackson documentary is that there's no point to it because there's already a YouTuber named Razorfist who's done all the research. Like, there's already an what? Oh, for Michael Jackson's pedophile situation, or I guess lack thereof.
I still think something happened. You don't have that many NDAs for fucking nothing.
Well, you can believe what you want until you bring hard evidence. He's just a weird fuck, which no one can defend.
Hey, you're blind love of him. Yeah, you can like his music, but you don't have that many NDAs if you're squeaky clean.
Yeah, but I don't know how it works in Australia, but in America, you presume innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah, but nothing. But nothing. You're not. You don't have that many NDAs if you're squeaky clean. You don't know what happened. Something fucking happened because somebody's been told to keep their fucking mouth shut.
Yeah, but until you have proof of what it is, it's just an NDA.
Yeah.
So it could be anything. Doesn't have to be nefarious.
He's guilty. He's guilty of something. Don't know what, but he's guilty of something.
All right.
He's like any other weird fucker. Don't hold him on a pedestal.
Then you can't fucking accuse him of pedophilia then until you know what the NDAs are for. Anyways. Centuries and Faker, that got canceled. Common Writer has a lot of hacks and better mortality than any fake characters. I just checked, the thing happened in Orem, Utah. That's weird. Yeah, they can sue for that for sure. If they got harassed like that, they can absolutely sue. This is why I wanted to ask the GoFundMe are legal or not, because they wanted to give him 1 month in jail for that reason. I'll look into it, but they can't. As far as I know, they can't do that. I meant the other one. Fans talking about boycotting. Common Writer's just a Captain Marvelous victim. I did saw the Razorfish video. They're pretty good. What the fuck is that room? It's Kyle's girlfriend's room. Wait, talk Common Writer lore or not yet? Pimp Demons knows about Common Writer. I don't really. Then on top of the evidence, Epstein tried to invite him on the island. He stated a hard no. From what I've been told, I haven't read the files myself. There is evidence, allegedly, there is evidence in the Epstein files where people on Epstein's island were pissed off at Michael Jackson for keeping the kids away from them at parties and shit. But that is what I have heard. I have not confirmed that. That is an alleged.
Can I have your marks, please?
Michael's a child in an adult's body? Yeah.
Or shall I say partners?
Oh, I drank to that.
I watched a video recently that stated he probably had autism, plus the guy who sued him just wanted money and used his kids for it. Again, nothing stuck, and the evidence is massively circumstantial. It would never have... Well, actually, it didn't pass anything because he was never convicted of anything. The issue, though, is that because of his abuse, he had a bunch of screws loose.
family has made their move. Salvatore's here. Now, he's taken over Caligula. We're screwed. It's war for control of Venturis, man. War.
Did everyone forget about the files or what?
Something that should keep him
And those viruses?
I gotta go. I really gotta
It's not that they forgot about the files. No one forgot about the files. But people are too passive to do anything about it. So they've kind of just resigned themselves. And to be fair, like, I don't necessarily blame them, but at the same time, it's like, you know, if I'm going to be preaching revolution and how bad society is, you'd think they would be doing something a little fucking extra to try and, you know, fix it, but whatever. It's while Michael's killer is still walking around. I have no clue about all that noise. Yeah, funny enough, I don't actually know how Michael Jackson died. Wasn't it due to like aspirin or something?
Drug overdose.
Was it overdose or allergic reaction?
Overdose. He had like, it was prescribed like, I feel like 4 or 5 times the amount necessary to just kill someone. So you can say doctor negligence, but at the same time, kind of put it in his own body. At some point, the addict has to take some responsibility as well.
Chop fucking buzz this. I'm peaking on the blood pressure alone.
Yeah, terrific. Well. What do we got here?
Okay, so
Here's your sandwich.
Who's this pretty?
I
I
don't.
don't usually do this kind of shit, you know.
I like this girl. What's your name, kid?
Maria, and the service is not included.
Hey, the woman, you fat fuck.
You heard the bird.
Come on.
Plus, not a lot of people are reading all those emails. Common Rider mortality is as long as Common Rider not want to die will come back in person.
See you
Think
later,
of
guys.
Rider will come back to life. That's weird.
This asshole.
The name's Carl Johnson.
I think it was 7 original writers.
Working with Mr. Rosenberg here. I had the pleasure of doing business with your son Joey back in Liberty City.
You know my Joey? I like that. So, kid, what can I do for you?
So,
Being a vouch for me, I'm a
the way Michael Jackson died is he had bad insomnia.
total fucking man.
You know the
And he needed stronger drugs to go to sleep. So one of his doctors prescribed him a drug that they use as a sedative for surgery.
I was gonna send some of the boys over as a
And it sounds like Michael did get addicted to it. But the doctor administered the medical dosage,
Wait, this.
and that killed him.
You stay where you are, Rosenberg. I don't want you getting yourself lost.
Yeah, he's playing the remastered edition. 11D Common Rider. That's wild.
An alternative to commercial rock. These guys are artists. They don't care about money. Radio X.
This is Sage on Radio X. Do you love it? Just say it. Say it. Sage. How can I make you feel? Sage. Bringing the future of rock and roll and trust me.
Wait, what's this? Destruction All Stars? Is this what I'm thinking of? Oh, this game shut down? No, I am thinking of a different one. Also, new State of Play's coming up pretty soon, so we'll be checking that out. Yeah, plus he was still feeling the pain he had from the burns of the Pepsi commercial. And from what I understand, burns like that didn't exactly fucking... don't exactly leave. One Sentai team is from the real world, so that mean any common writer scales to real world? Okay, so that one... that gets really weird on how you want to scale reality. If that makes sense. Because fucking DeLorean, or not DeLoreans, fucking reality and like higher dimensionality when it comes to our reality gets weird for scaling. Boo, crossover scaling, boo. I know I just did it for Captain Marvelous, but still boo. Well, I don't think that one's crossover scaling, to be fair. I think that's I think that one is that's just that's not really crossover scaling, that's just dimensionality scaling. Oh. I was planning on doing more research, but then Kyle decided to go live with that guy Z. Kyle went live with that guy Z. Who's that guy Z? Kamen Rider takes place in the same universe. Super Sentai doesn't even feel like they take place in one universe. Fair. Zim, you gooper, you are Z. Damn. Damn, I've been demoted. That guy Z. I see how it is. If they put the allegations in Michael Part 2, I bet the fans are going to be like, OMG, he's like wacko jacko. Why do I have a feeling the Michael 2 might insinuate he was saving the kids? And lean more to theories. I'm going to be honest. I think the timing's just weird. I think Netflix should have released it before the movie. So I saw the weirdest animatic on YouTube. I don't know if you guys are familiar with animatics, but they're like black and white drawings with like small animation between it. And I saw the weirdest animation because it was a shipping animatic between the courier from Fallout New Vegas and Benny, the guy who shot him, or I guess in the Animax case, her. And it was the wildest fucking thing. I've not seen any spoilers yet. Okay, so to clarify, I might not see. I've heard of the animatics. Oh, I thought it was Sakuna versus Captain Buggy. Well, that's just a win for Buggy. I mean, that's not really much of a matchup.
Like that's not even like a meme answer because of his double fruit. He's literally faster too, by like an absurd degree.
Did they confirm a Kamen Rider matchup? Am I tripping balls? Is that what the next matchup is? Or?
Yeah. No. In the future, they're doing Kamen Rider versus Nero from Fate.
Oh, I see. I mean, look, man, you're just gonna have to accept that Buggy dominates. It is odd. Paris Jackson actually sides with the victims of her dad and removed her tattoos of him allegedly, but she did go on video explaining what tattoo she's covering up. It was an MJ one, so it is a much more popular position to be against Michael than to be with him. How are you supposed to beat this guy, Kyle? Because you don't seem to be catching up to him ever.
I don't know, because they want me to try and circle around and come up behind him with the plane, but it's not the right plane for it. Why can't I just, like, snipe him with an RPG or something?
Bruh. So, I don't know if you've been seeing, but people have been recreating the boys ending with AI to try and make a better ending. It is the weirdest fucking thing. But I guess it's what AI was made for, technically.
Let's be very clear, what's more boys than that?
I've seen those videos. Death battle maybe do Percy Jackson versus Harry Potter or Percy Jackson versus Zagreus. I think Percy Jackson versus Zagreus is the more popular one. Let's see here. I mean, I'm up to peak redeeming himself and finally putting Homelander down. Like I saw in one of those AI videos. So the thing is that people. So this is gonna come down to a creative decision at that point, because it's very clear the creators of The Boys wanted the Deep to be a parallel. I thought that guy was dead. He did not react to your bullets at all. Why are people surprised when the last time a series so good ended horribly recently? The end, I'm going to give a hot take here. The ending to The Boys was not that bad. Was it bad?
No, it wasn't.
Possibly.
It was abrupt.
But it wasn't bad because the ending was bad. It was bad because the season as a whole was a bad season.
I disagree. It was one of the better written seasons. It was better written than 4.
Yeah, but like it doesn't reach the heights of like 1, 2, or even it might be better than 2. Yeah, I agree, Jeremy. The Boys ending was just mid. I mean, Anthony Starr knocked it out of the park with that fucking Homelander.
I think we talked about this in another stream where it's like a lot of people are conflating a mid ending with bad. Things can just end midly.
Homelander should have done what the title of the final episode said and go scourge dirt. I think that was the biggest problem a lot of people had. That Homelander didn't, like, kill a bunch of people first. I think had Homelander started the episode destroying New York City or something, I think people would have been a lot happier. Well, I would not want Kyle to pilot my fucking plane.
Flawless.
What's a good death battle matchup for Takira Shiba and not that fucking loser Jaden Shiba? But it is.
We need to meet up someplace quiet, take care of things. There's a ghost town, Las Brujas in the Devil's Castle. You know it? Yeah, I'll find it. I know you will. I'll see you there. Carl.
Kyle pulled a 531. I keep forgetting Tenpenny's still like in the game, you know?
Yeah, because for an overarching villain, he is very not in the story ever.
It is very much a situation where like, hey, everything else has been going down. It's been a lot bigger than him. Why is he still my main antagonist?
Yeah, I think that's going to be one of the main takeaways of this is like, yeah, I understand that Tenpenny is supposed to be the big bad, but he's not in it enough to feel like the big bad. You know, that common problem that happens?
Yes. because they couldn't afford
He
Samuel
feels
Jackson's
he
voice
feels
actor.
like the arc villain. He feels like the arc villain for like if you were still in the hood, and
Well-
then you moved on to bigger and bigger criminals.
Well, I think that's the issue because you end up going back to the hood. I guess that's the idea that like even though he's not the biggest villain, he's still your villain. But it's also like he hasn't called me in like 3 fucking months. Can he just fuck off?
It's also when you play something like this, and then you go to something like, let's say, Saints Row. Saints Row will have, especially the first game, will have all of the main antagonists of the factions feel like the villain.
Yes. But that's because what Saints Row does is really smart. It'll give you 3 arc villains 9 times out of 10, and then an overarching villain who is not actively a villain until the very end where they're directly opposing you.
Ah, you mean like Vought and Free?
Yeah, so there was in Saints Row 3, it was the I think it is Vought, but it's the prison corporation or the prison like
It's the conglomerate.
we'll call no because it's not the
Owned by a company. It's owned by the company.
no, that's 2. You're thinking of 2. Vought's owned in 2.
Am I?
Yes, in 3 it's the government creates the like sci-fi police force. Yeah, I know what you're talking about because you're talking about Vogelbaum, who Vogel is a great character. Saints Row 2 is definitely where the story peaked.
The fact that he played every villain and acted like the little shit saying that couldn't do anything, yet he was pulling all the strings the entire time, and he only died because he couldn't pull the boss's strings.
I'm gonna be honest, like, because the best part about Vogel is he grows as the story goes on. Because at the start, he does feel like he's out of his depth. But then as the game goes on and the other antagonists fuck with him, he starts manipulating everybody.
Hope we didn't keep you waiting, Holmes.
No, I was just chilling.
I bet you were. At the dossier? Hand it over.
Hey, everything cool now? I don't know, Carl. Eddie?
Our boy's done good.
No! You snitch piece of shit! You vato asshole! You sold us out! Time to dig, Carl. You take care of things.
Huh? Where you going?
To get drunk and get laid. You got a problem with that?
No, Frank, relax.
Good. I'll see you back at the precinct. And I'll see you in the next life, Carl.
Subsonic Supersonic is reacted to arrows and bullets. Matter of fact, why the antagonist of the GTA universe barely be in the story until the end?
All right, that's good. Let's keep enough for 2.
Eddie Tenpenny's just using you. He's using all of us. You're the next one he's gonna silence, man.
Shut the fuck up, scum! And it's Officer Pulaski to you. Fucking die!
What? Why are you chasing him? It was right next to you. Did you fucking miss?
My fucking stormtrooper.
Building large building level. I've only played Saints Row 3rd. Let me check if Saints Row's on Steam because like the Saints Row games will be pretty good to stream, to be honest.
Hey, Eddie, you know Tenpenny gonna rub you out too.
Carl, you got it all wrong, pal. Tenpenny was the one saving your ass. Every time I wanted to get rid of you, he'd find some excuse to keep you alive. Well, now it's up to me, and I ain't such a fucking soft touch. So how's your sister? I always had a thing for her. Tenpenny and I got some great shots of her and her burial boyfriend going at it like a couple of horny chihuahuas. Man, does she put out like a pro.
Screw you, Pulaski. I know what you're trying to do, and you ain't gonna crawl inside my head.
Okay, so the original Saints Row is not on Steam, but every other Saints Row is.
She was a real mess. Most of her face was
Really?
Don't fucking talk
That's weird.
The boys, you know, they fooled around with her at the scene. You know, touching her, joking around and shit.
Fuck you, Pulaski. Fuck you.
That's weird that the first one is not there, but the rest of them are.
I think there was something to do with the coding. Too bad Saints Row's resting in the dirt with other games. What do you mean? They had that awesome reboot. You didn't like the Saints Row reboot?
Where it feels nothing like Saints Row.
Yes. Jogo, the fuck you mean Jogo? I'm surprised Saints Row 2 is on Steam, to be honest. I didn't think Saints Row 2 would be on here. You mean the reboot that not only killed the franchise but also the studio? Yes. Dan Houser, he should have rebooted Saints Row or go with the other storyline that was originally GTA 6 for the game that he made recently that flopped. Oh, was he the one that made the, Okay, fellas. The Elder Scrolls Skyrim is on sale. Never beat it.
Steel hard.
He made Mind's Eye. Retro, you weird.
Not feeling so fucking full of yourself now, huh?
Yeah, well, them's the breaks. Fuck.
Any last requests?
Yeah. Can I fuck your sister?
You an asshole to the end. Punk motherfucker.
Surely up us near the end of the game.
If you say so. I got fucking mucus in my nose. I'll have to blow my nose before I go to bed tonight. Oh, last night was rough. I got like no fucking sleep. I'm hoping tonight will be a little better, because fuck me. Yeah, but it seems a little unfair unless you think Joe goes fucking building level.
What's that? What's going on?
Joe Go versus a common writer character, I guess.
From Jujutsu Kaisen?
Yep.
Jogo is fucking weird scale.
He is. If the boys ever gets in the death battle, I want the first Black Noir, the TV show Black Noir, not the maniac from the comics.
They have been in death battle.
Was it the 7 versus each other or something?
Yeah.
Zim, how dare you? He's Super Sentai, you biatch. Damn. That was a stupid that was a stupid fucking matchup. Oh, who would win between all of the members of the 7? I don't know, maybe the guy who's so strong they all literally shit themselves at the idea of fucking doing anything against him. Just a guess though. Just an educated guess.
It's one of those things where it's like, so we're literally all out here just seeing who vies for second place then.
When did that happen? Years ago. The Boys Battle Royale is basically just a sponsored bonus episode. Every time Death Battle does an in-universe matchup, it's usually sponsored. The only exception to this rule, I think, has been Dragon Ball Z.
No, in the Pokemon Battle Royale.
And the Pokemon Battle Royale, apparently. Okay, so regarding the actress for Starlight, I ended up finding out she had a disease. And that's why she ended up looking like that. Allegedly.
It wasn't plastic surgery?
Hang on. Yeah, she was diagnosed with Graves' disease. It causes chronic fatigue, nausea, and other symptoms. So she had health issues going on. Now, this is the problem. This is where the problem comes in, and this is more of an issue I have with actors than the audience. The audience came out and criticized her because they thought she had plastic surgery and shit. At no point did she ever say, guys, I have a medical condition that is causing problems. Chill the fuck out. Now, to be fair, does she have to? No. But at the same time, why invite the harassment and the criticism online when you have a genuine, understandable reason for why you may not be looking your best?
It's also like you're in the Hollywood circle. The first thing people are going to assume is plastic surgery.
Yes. To be fair, she could be private. No, and that's what happened. She chose her privacy over everything else. But that's also where it's like, look, you're entitled to your privacy, but like if you're being roasted online and having all that shit talked about you, I mean, good for her that she, I guess, had the mental fortitude to deal with it with no issues, or at least no lasting issues. A lot of people in Hollywood can't say they can do that these days. being in Hollywood is extremely common for plastic surgery. It is. Because when you're in Hollywood, you have to look your best. And unfortunately, that leads to less than natural means a lot of the time.
It's just what happens when you go into a superficial work environment.
I don't necessarily blame her for that one. The environment became superficial as a result of other factors. She was just kind of she showed up in that environment, but it was already toxic by that point. I don't remember when it started.
I'm not saying she's superficial. I'm saying this is what happens when you induct yourself into a superficial environment like Hollywood.
Well, do you remember when it happened? Because in the early 2000s, they weren't doing all this surgery as much as they are now. Like, what was the change? Was it really COVID? I don't think so.
No, so they were always doing it, just some people were way more subtle about it.
The man
when you started knowing about it was when Instagram became really big, so around 16 to 19.
The man in the suit tried to kill himself, which is sad, and good thing it didn't work, but also, like, he announced on his channel that he was going to do it, so, like, fuck you too. The man in the suit? Is that a YouTube channel?
Sounds like a character.
That literally sounds like a fucking Eldritch Horror character. I gotta get back on some Minecraft analog horror, and I'll probably check this one out later. This seems kind of interesting. Is there like an actual analog horror you can watch, or is it just people talking about it? Not gonna lie, analog horror has gone stale. It has, because it's become oversaturated. No, I think I got the playlist right here. It's done by a guy called Unknowingly. Alright, I'll check this out later. Tomorrow I plan to watch the Backrooms movie, so we'll see how that goes. Also, you have fucking, what was I gonna say? I didn't get the whole background story of the games. The Kardashians also made plastic surgery pop off even more. That is true. Kyle, you shouldn't be gambling. Why not? Didn't you know that all gamblers end up quitting before they win big? I mean, right now we have like an issue in like society with looks maxing.
Explain.
Are you familiar with the term looks maxing?
No.
So there is this there is a I'll read your comment up, Demon. There is a movement of young people who are trying to make themselves look as physically attractive as possible. And to be fair, some of them look good. They got like the chin surgery, they got steroids to get the muscles out and everything. One guy was trying to promote the health benefits of drinking semen as a protein shake. And I was just like, who the fuck is watching this? How the fuck do we get from steroids to drinking semen? You can just say you're gay, bro. It's okay. Because I guess he drank his own semen, and then he also had his friend donate semen to the cause. But so the funniest part about looks maxing is they're like, it's an evolutionary thing we're trying to get with women by looking as like awesome as possible. And then one of the most popular looks maxers, they're like, okay, so if you look so good, why don't you have a girlfriend or kids yet? Because you said that's what it's for, right? I took so much steroids that I am now sterile. My guy, I think you went a little too far at that point. The whole goal is to get women and like become the superior man. Also the superior man, I can't have kids because I took too much drugs and my sperm count is like -10.
Imagine going through all of that money. And they still can't get women. So I can just do that for free.
The moment you publicly decide to announce you're going to end yourself, I will generally stop having remorse for you. That is not for the public, that is for friends and family. No fans, ain't that? That's fair, Pimp Demon. Isn't that every young people? Well, I'm just an old guy. Is it Fuda semen? It is not Fuda semen, Pimp Demon. See, Pimp Demon's asking the important questions. Claviker needs to leave the drugs alone and this whole looks max and bullshit. Society has lost him. Shut the fuck up. We don't want to hear anymore. Declavo D again. Drinking semen got me fake. Nah, girls put that on their face for the glow. The fuck? So,
okay.
this...
I'm going to quit the game and get back in. So, I'm looking up. Apparently, I should have already gotten a phone call by now, but I'm not getting a phone call.
Okay. Yeah, so imagine how people spend all that money and destroy their bodies just to look like Kyle. People
Apparently, you're only judging off literally the best photo I have ever had.
And how many people here can say they have a photo that good?
David, you visited my barrio lately? Sure, if you like that foolishness. Later, Issa. Tell your lady friends about my salon here.
Look, if semen truly was this master drink, I want to be dominated first by a big tomboy. And you know what, Pimp Demon? No one would judge you for it. That is a perfectly valid request. Kyle Adamogs, me have a photo that looks good. Good job, Triple. Because I don't. So I introduced. So I'm doing Razor's like origin story right now, and I was like, you know, he's got a Mexican friend named Carlos. Let's just let it naturally flow through.
You know what you should do?
And
for
this
a nice little
fucker's just
gag?
a stereotype as fuck.
Well, you know what I would say to that? For a
What?
nice little gag.
What?
His name is Carlos, but if anyone calls him Charlie, he gets the shits. Even though it is the same name, it's not.
Well, his name is Carlos because I just threw a fucking random dart at the close. So I was like, give me a generic Mexican name and generate it. And it gave me Carlos.
You couldn't have chosen like a more unique Mexican name, like Juventud.
No. No, Carlos will do. Yes, I gave him a poncho and everything.
He just looks like Danny Trejo, doesn't he?
No, he's younger. He doesn't have the scarred face. No facial hair either.
Then what are you doing? You're not stereotyping enough.
He pulls beer. He pulls beer from out of his poncho and uses and drinks it a lot. So I think I've done my stereotyping due diligence pretty effectively. Honestly, he seems like a chill guy to hang out with. To be honest, as I'm writing him, he seems like a chill guy to hang out with as I'm writing him. Yeah, gotta go into this. You gotta do more practice for this shit? Are you serious? Or what are you practicing?
No, I've got badges for everything, so I don't know what the fuck what I need to do.
I thought it was Mexican, not Cal Kestis. We need real men, not sissies like Sneeko, Fresh and Fit, etc. We went from Arnold Schwarzenegger to Sneeko. Okay, to be fair, we didn't go straight to Sneeko. To be fair, it wasn't. That wasn't the process. I do think it'll be a short book, though. I don't think I can make this go 15 chapters. So I think it'll probably be like 10 or 11. And then afterwards, possibly chapters of varying sizes after I'm done with the skeleton. Because I do have to flesh out and change a couple things. You could have went with several names like Hector, Raymond, Carlos, and Alejandro. I could have. But I chose Carlos.
You could also could have called him Conan, or you could have called him Masquerada.
No. Carlos.
Expansion's down, 'cause I'm from Grove Street.
Oh wow. There is a Modern Warfare 4. There is a Modern Warfare 4. I have not seen the trailer yet, but to be honest, I don't understand why there's a Modern Warfare 4 to begin with. Doodles. Looks like Captain Price turned heel and joined Valeria. Well, if that's the case, that's pretty stupid. But I mean,
Did they get his good voice actor back, or did they bring back the fucking remake cast?
It's a remake game, so I assume the remake cast.
Oh.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, Kyle. We're probably never gonna see the old cast again. Not in those rules, anyway. Same voice actor of the remake. I finally got North Korea storyline, like finally. I see. All right. Do you think you wanna call it there for today, or do you want to try and at least get to the next mission?
Well, I don't know what the next mission is. I can't trigger it.
Sounds like a you issue there for sure. We'll have to work on this later. All right, then. Well, we can call here. We can call here for today. That's not an issue. All right. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, so I did mention this in the last stream, but so the versus matchup I had recorded the audio for has to be re-recorded because unfortunately I used the wrong mic. So that's fun. And yeah, there should be a Mechanist stream tomorrow, possibly earlier than usual, where I would normally stream Mechanist, because I will be watching the Backrooms tomorrow. So with that said, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day, and I'll see you guys on the next stream or video. Take care, everybody. Have yourselves a nice night.